The air crackles with a silent promise, a whisper of a forgotten power you felt, but never held. You stand at a crossroads, staring down the path of fatigue, of a mind clouded by the endless demands of modern life. You've been sold countless solutions, shiny pills and empty promises, but the gnawing sense of being less than your potential persists. The mirror reflects not the warrior you know you can be, but a tired version, drained and depleted. This isn't a deficiency, it's a disconnect. A separation from the raw, vibrant energy that lies dormant within you. This journey isn't about adding another supplement to your shelf. It's about reclaiming a birthright. It's about unlocking the primal force of the Andes, a secret held by ancient civilizations, now brought to your doorstep. Black Maca isn't just a root. It's a catalyst for change, a key to a new reality. Are you ready to stop just existing and start living? The answer to your deepest yearnings, your silent struggles, is within these words. Prepare for a transformation that will shake the foundations of your being. The first chapter of this journey begins with a simple act, a morning ritual. Forget the jolt of caffeine that leaves you crashing later. Imagine a quiet morning, the sun just beginning to warm the room, and a spoonful of Black Maca powder stirred into your coffee or tea. This isn't just about waking up. It's about a deeper, more profound awakening. The initial bitterness on your tongue is a symbolic taste of the resistance you've overcome. As the maca permeates your system, a subtle warmth spreads, not a jittery anxiety, but a steady, calm energy that builds throughout the day. It's the feeling of a forge being lit, a fire growing from a single ember. You feel a clarity you haven't experienced in years, a sharpness that cuts through the fog of daily distractions. The emails, the meetings, the endless to-do lists, they all seem more manageable, less daunting. This is your foundation. This is how you begin to build a new you, one mindful, intentional dose at a time. It's the silent rebellion against a world that demands you be tired. As the days turn into weeks, you'll feel a different kind of hunger, a desire not for food, but for movement. The lethargy that once glued you to the couch after a long day begins to fade. This is where the story takes a dramatic turn. You'll find yourself craving the burn of a workout, not as a chore, but as a release. Add Black Maca to your pre-workout smoothie and watch the transformation unfold. The endurance you feel isn't just physical. It's a mental fortitude that pushes you past your perceived limits. You'll lift heavier, run longer, and recover faster. But the real surprise? It's not just the muscle you're building, it's the confidence. That old voice of doubt that whispered you can't starts to sound like a distant memory. This is about more than just aesthetics. This is about proving to yourself, in the quiet solitude of the gym, that you are stronger, more resilient, and more capable than you ever believed. This is the moment you stop telling yourself you were tired and start showing yourself you were powerful. The next plot twist is one you might not expect: a revolution in the bedroom. You've been told that a lack of passion is just a part of aging, a sad and inevitable decline. But what if that's a lie? What if the vibrant, passionate self you remember is still there, just waiting to be rekindled? This is Black Maca's most profound revelation. Stir a dose into a nighttime elixir, a warm glass of milk or a soothing herbal tea, and prepare for a seismic shift. The increase in libido and vitality isn't just a physical response, it's an emotional and psychological awakening. It's the feeling of reconnecting with your partner on a deeper, more intimate level. It's the return of a playfulness, a spark you thought was extinguished forever. This isn't about a quick fix. It's about restoring a fundamental part of your humanity, a connection to pleasure and intimacy that is essential for a full life. This is the chapter where you reclaim your body, your desire, and your right to a passionate existence. You may have heard whispers about hormonal balance, but what does that really mean? For years, you've battled with mood swings, unexplained anxiety, and a feeling of being on an emotional roller coaster you can't get off. This is the silent struggle many face, a battle fought alone. Enter Black Maca as the peacemaker. The adaptogenic properties of this incredible root don't just treat symptoms. They work to harmonize your entire endocrine system. Consider adding it to your midday snack, a handful of nuts or a yogurt parfait. The change is subtle at first, a gentle quieting of the internal noise. The sharp edges of your emotions begin to soften. The panic that used to grip you in stressful situations is replaced by a sense of calm resilience. You find yourself responding to challenges with a clear head, not an emotional reaction. This isn't about being emotionless. It's about being in control of your emotions. This is the moment you realize the chaos wasn't your fault. It was a symptom of an imbalance you are now finally addressing. You are no longer a victim of your own chemistry. You are the master of your internal landscape. The story continues with an unexpected turn towards cognitive enhancement. We live in a world that demands our constant attention, and the toll it takes on our memory and focus is undeniable. You've experienced the frustration of a foggy mind, of walking into a room and forgetting why you're there. This is the moment you introduce Black Maca into your lunch routine, perhaps sprinkled over a salad or blended into a vegetable soup. As the weeks progress, you'll notice a startling clarity. The names of new acquaintances come to you with ease. The complex problem at work that once felt insurmountable now seems like a puzzle you are eager to solve. The feeling is less about a sudden jolt and more about a steady, unwavering mental sharpness. This isn't a shortcut to intelligence. It's the restoration of your brain's natural ability to function at its peak. This is the chapter where you reclaim your intellectual power, proving to yourself that the best years of your mind are not behind you, but are just beginning. As we near the conclusion, the journey takes on a more holistic tone. You've addressed the physical, the emotional, and the mental. Now we confront the spiritual. The feeling of being perpetually out of sync, of a general malaise that can't be pinpointed, is often a sign of a deeper spiritual disconnection. This is where Black Maca becomes a tool for inner harmony. Stir it into a ceremonial cacao drink or a calming herbal blend before meditation. The focus it provides allows you to sink deeper into your practice, quieting the restless mind that has plagued you for so long. The energy you feel isn't just physical, it's a grounded, centered sense of being. You'll feel more connected to the world around you, more present in every moment. This is the subtle but profound feeling of coming home to yourself. The journey began with a promise of power, but it ends with a revelation of peace. The warrior you sought to become was always within you. Black Maca was simply the key to unlocking the door. The story concludes with you, standing on the other side of this transformation. You are no longer the person who started this journey, lost in a haze of fatigue and doubt. You are a testament to the power of ancient wisdom, a living example of what happens when you stop accepting mediocrity and start demanding your full potential. Black Maca was not a magic pill. It was a partner in your self-reclamation. It was the tool that helped you forge a new reality, one built on a foundation of boundless energy, emotional resilience, and unwavering clarity. The pain you felt at the beginning was real, and the desire for change was the fire that fueled this entire process. Now, as you look at your reflection, you see not a tired version of yourself, but a vibrant, powerful being, ready to face any challenge. This is your victory. This is your story. And it's a story that is just beginning. If you have been touched by this journey and feel a fire ignited within you, know that you are not alone. The path to transformation is a shared one, and a community awaits you. Subscribe to our channel to continue this profound exploration of health, well-being, and the raw truths that lead to a life of power and purpose. Let this be the first step in a new chapter of your life. The time for waiting is over. The time for living is now.